Hello guys, and welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be opening up a nickel box. I'm not sure exactly how many we've done, but my guess is probably 5. But we're going to hop into this box and see if we find anything. I'll be back if we do. Well, we pretty much just started. We maybe have gone through 5 or 6 rolls, but we have found a bunch of oldies, probably about 1 per roll. And we have a 39, so second year Jefferson. It is a Philadelphia, so it's not one of the rarer ones. And then a 41 from Denver, pretty rough looking. 48 Philadelphia. This one is a 53 and it is from Denver. And then a 58 also from Denver. And this one looks okay. There's maybe a few steps on the back. We did get 2 San Franciscos though. More common, 1970. And then we have a 1996 from San Francisco. I normally don't find anything above a 95. I do find like 90, 91, 92, 93, 94. But other than that, I really don't find anything above that. So that's pretty nice. So super cool to find. Kind of sucks that it was in somebody's collection, unless they broke it out of a mint set and just tossed it in their pocket change. So, but anyways, I will be back if I find anything else. Well, on the next roll, we did find a 1942, but it is not the silver one. It is the Type 1, but it is still Denver. I don't know if those are rare or not, but yeah, so cool to find. I'll be back if I find something else. Well, we've gone through about a third of the box, I would say. We have a bunch of stuff. I guess we can do this first since we only have 1 foreign coin, but it is a 5-cent Euro 2006. We do have a bunch of 0405s, like the Bison and the Keelboat, Ocean and View. And then we have found a few more of these. I shouldn't have put these in the row, but we have a 39, 41, 42, 46, the 48, 53, 56, 57, and 58. And then we did get a nicer 62, so I kept it. And then a 65, and I can't tell if it's been cleaned. From that angle, it almost looks like the proof version. Just the background just looks pretty beat up. But yeah, we did, however, get a Buffalo nickel with a date. It is a 37. I did already look at it. It's a Philadelphia, so no chance for it to have the 3 leg. But yeah, super cool. I opened the roll and it was one of the last coins, so I figured I would just get it out of there and everything. But yeah, I'm gonna keep on searching and let y'all know if we get anything else. Well, I figured I'd do another quick update. We have about a little more than a third, I guess, maybe. We did get I'm not Canadian, a Cayman Islands from 1996. Oops. It is a 10-cent piece. Got a little turtle right there. Pretty cool. I'm not exactly sure which ones of these I've shown, but there is a 61, 62, 64, 65. And so the 64 has a Denver mark, but the rest of them don't have anything. So I'm not sure if they're proofs or not, but We did get a 2009 and then a 2024. Super nice to find those. And then our Buffalo nickel. We did find 40. And then we found a 41 from San Francisco. Not in great condition, but still a nice find. And then a 51 from Denver. I think we found another 57 and a 58. And then we have a 68, 69, and we found another 70S. We definitely found a few more 04, 05s, but other than that, actually not bad finds. I'm gonna keep on searching and see if we find anything else. Well, we're running down, and I figured I'd do another update since we found a few more things. Did get another 5-cent euro. This time it is from 2002. And I see there's a D on this one, and then there's an F on this one. I didn't notice that until just now. I don't know if that's anything. If somebody knows, maybe comment. Help me out a little bit. We actually found another 41S, and then we found a 47S. Don't think those are super hard to find, but definitely cool to find some San Franciscos, especially when they're older. And I think we found, we found another 56 from Denver. So we're getting quite the collection of oldies just from this box, including all these, especially Buffalo. But yeah, this is actually a pretty good box. I'm not really sure what else we could really find, except for like some silver and maybe a Liberty head. Who knows? This is a pretty good box. But I'm gonna keep on searching. I'll probably just let y'all know if I find anything at the end, just because we'll have so few rolls left. But yeah, if I find anything major, I will be back. Well, this is only fitting that we finished, well, not finished. This is our 5th roll left, and we have some silver. It might be a little hard to pick it up, but it's that darker gray, greenish coin. Get all these. And it's gonna be Philadelphia Mint. There's an old one behind it. I've seen what it started with a 5. But we have a 44 from Philadelphia. That P kind of looks a little weird, but yeah, super cool to find some silver. But we'd have an oldie right here. Oh my God. A 1950D. We just found one of these. It was in great condition. I'm trying to think of how long it was ago. Maybe like a month. Oh my gosh. It isn't bad, except there's no steps. Holy crap. Right after a silver nickel. Goodness. Let me get this out of the way. We have a bunch of stuff to go over. I don't know what to really say. I'm gonna keep these over here. So this is the 44. This is the 50D. Okay. Let's just go with the oldies that we found. We did find a 40. So another 40. A 52. from Denver. I don't have any room, so we're gonna make it where we don't have any room up there. A 53S. So I think we have a D and an S now. I have no idea which stack this goes in. Oh, we have this, which is super cool. At 20 pence. I don't exactly know what year it is. Maybe 2004. I don't know which year you're supposed to use. I'm guessing, actually, this is a commemorative, I'm guessing, since that one ends in 04. So, but it says discovery of Neanderthal skull in Gibraltar. Night. I can't tell if that's an 8 or a 9. I think it says 1848. I don't know. But 20 pence. I love finding these. I found a few so far, and it's just cool how they are made. But cool finding 4 foreign coins. But this is even more insane. Like 100 times over. I don't even know what to say. We found a few more 04, 05s, more 68, 69, 70S's. But yeah, that's just insane. That was pretty much our last time we found a 1950. We had a bunch of silver, I think, and then the 1950. But yeah, I'm gonna keep on going. This is only fitting that we found not only the silver, but the 1950D after finding just about, not every year, but a bunch of oldies. But I'm gonna keep on searching. I will be back more than likely. Well, we just finished our nickel box, and we have a great, well-rounded box. I know recently I've said one of the boxes I got was one of the best I've ever opened, just from all the finds. But this might be top 3 best boxes I've ever opened, just by the well-roundedness of everything. We got foreign, got some newer things, a bunch of San Francisco minted, Jefferson nickels. We got a Buffalo nickel. We have some 3 potential proofs, a nicer 1964 with a few steps on it, which typically harder to get, a bunch of oldies, and silver, and then we had the hardest key date to find, the 1950D. I think is the hardest. I may be mistaken, but I'm pretty sure it's the hardest one from the Jeffersons, which is absolutely insane that, for one, that we found it, for 2, that it was right behind a silver nickel. But I guess we'll just go through everything. We got a Cayman Islands foreign 10-cent piece, a 20 pence, 2 5-cent euros, a bunch of 04s and 05s that were just the best condition. I always throw back the not so good looking ones, just so if people were new, not saying I'm old at collecting or whatever, but I'm fairly new. But just in case somebody is like starting to get into collecting, they can find some stuff. We have a 96S, a little scratched up. That's how those usually are in these boxes, but 4 68s, a couple 69s, and a couple 70S's. As far as our oldies go, we got 39P, and then 240Ps, Philadelphia's, 41D and S, 2 S's actually, 42D, 44S, or Philadelphia, sorry, which is silver. These are 46 Philadelphia's, and a 46S, and then a 47S, yes, 47S, 48P, D, a 1950 Denver, which is the hardest one to get, from the Jeffersons. There are no steps, but still, those are about $10 and whatever that would be. Fine, very fine, I don't know. A 51 Denver, 52 Denver, 53 Denver, and San Francisco. This is a, surprisingly, we did not get any 54s. This is a 56 from Philadelphia, Denver, two 57s from Denver, 58 from Philadelphia, one from Denver, and then a 59 from, oh, sorry. One 58 from Philadelphia, two from Denver. And then these are the potential proofs. I'm not exactly sure. Maybe not this one. Now that I'm looking at the background, it's not as reflective, but a 61. Maybe it is, I don't know. 62. And this is a 64, but it has the Denver mint mark, so it's not the proof. And then 65, which is more reflective in the background. But we have a 2009 from Denver and a 2024 from Denver. So super well-rounded box, and just very, very crazy box. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. This was insane. I really don't know what to say. This is just one of the best boxes I've ever gotten. And I guess it was just good timing I went to the bank today. But if you guys wouldn't mind liking and subscribing, it helps out a lot. If you check out my other videos, especially the one where I found a nice 1950D. And we also found some silver in that one as well. But I will also be putting a link in the description to an eBay post where I am selling mystery packs for less than $10, and you'll be getting 4 nickels. They'll range from different things, like you'll get a San Francisco minted nickel, an 04 and 05, one of the Westward Journey nickels, and then just a few other things. I mean, there's potential to get Liberty Heads, Shield nickels, I think, Buffaloes for sure, and I mean, even chances to get like a 1950D. It's just random. But thank you guys for watching, and hit that like button for this. This is an absolutely insane box, and it'd be nice to let everybody witness this, because it's just about unbelievable. But thank you guys for watching. I will see y'all in the next one.